Hello, Dioghi, Fáilteach and welcome to today's 2023 Sports Direct Women's FAI Cup quarter-finals draw. It's been a really exciting first round of action. We're looking forward to seeing who gets paired together for these quarter-final games, which will be played on the week ending Sunday, September 17th. And Seachtal Láideag Govan Fovid. This year is the 49th year of this historic competition. It's fantastic to have Sports Direct on board as principal partners of both the men's and women's FAI Cups. We started with 14 clubs in the first round with all the games live on LOI TV. Now we're down to the final 8 on Uchttar Dernach as the road to this year's final in Tallaght Stadium on November 19th, mean the sauna really heats up. So let's get to the draw. Firstly, just to confirm for everyone watching at home that the current cup holders Shelbourne received a bye into the quarterfinals, and they're going to be joined now by the 7 other clubs. So here are the 8 clubs involved in today's draw. We have Athlone Town, Bohemian, Cork City, DLR Waves, Peamount United, Shamrock Rovers, Shelbourne and Sligo Rovers. Now, we can never do these things in a silo. A woman can never work without the help of at least one, if not 2 great men. So allow me to introduce the president of the FAI, Jerry McIlvany, and former DLR Waves manager, Graham Kelly, who's now working with St. Patrick Athletics. Graham, I gave a quick introduction there and I said it was a great weekend of action, and we were just discussing there before we came on air. It really was a good weekend for football.
It was brilliant. Some of the games were so close, really competitive games this weekend. Obviously some big wins for Sligo Rovers and Shamrock Rovers, and then the excitement of 2 penalty shootouts as well. So really good weekend of football. And
obviously, as a former DLR Waves man yourself, you must have been extra delighted to watch DLR, because the growth and the progression that team have done in a few short seasons, really, it's quite remarkable.
Yeah, it was brilliant for them. They're such a young squad, and to see them come back twice against a very experienced Wexford team, and then to bring it to a penalty shootout and to go through, then it's fantastic for them. Delighted for Laura and the girls.
It's a great taster for what's to come. It's definitely whetted the appetite for sure. Now let's get down to business. Jerry, you're going to draw the home clubs and Graham is going to draw the away clubs. So Jerry will take the first bowl at all times, and then Graham will go the second. So Jerry, first things first, one of the most important jobs. If you could empty the balls into the cup and give them a really good stir, like you're making a Christmas cake. Back in the day, give it a good stir now and get it so we all make sure they're all nicely mixed up. So Jerry, if you're ready to take out the first one. So this is a home club, let's not forget. The suspense.
Shelbourne.
Shelbourne. And now Graham, if we could get you up to get the away club. So obviously they already got the buy into it, they're the cup holders, so who's going to get the cup holders? I imagine there'll be a lot of suspense for this one.
DLR Waves.
DLR Waves. Well, Jerry, I'll have to ask you about that one later. Jerry, if you wouldn't mind going again. You already see the face on Graham watching when that ball came out.
Bohemian FC.
Bohemian. Now, let's see, Jerry, who you're going to gift to Bohemian now. There already be people not thanking you for the first draw, so let's see what this one's going to be like.
Sligo Rovers.
Sligo. Woo, that is a draw, as we all know, and we've seen it live on TG Carousel. Jerry, if you wouldn't mind going again now. We've seen Sligo Rovers. It's not a team that people like to face, because you never know what they're going to give you. This is the third quarter-final draw now.
Athlone Town.
Athlone Town. And Jerry, if you wouldn't mind, or going in again, Graham, sorry. Obviously Athlone Town under new management recently as well, so it's an exciting time in the Midlands.
Peamount United.
Peamount, obviously. They are on a drive at the moment. Jerry, if you wouldn't mind going one last time, please, for the last home draw. Peamount obviously on the crest of a wave at the moment, and I'm sure they've got what they would call unfinished business over the last few seasons.
Cork City.
Cork City get a home draw. Graham, let's do the officialdom on this. The powers of deduction should be quick enough, but we'll just let Graham announce it anyway.
Shamrock Rovers.
Shamrock Rovers. And I don't know if you guys could hear off air here, but I heard a sharp intake of breath in the room here with that one. So that concludes the draw for the 2023 Sports Direct Women's FAI Cup quarterfinals. Let's have a quick run through again of the draw, and we see it here on your screen at home as well if you're not here in the room with us. Shelbourne, they're going to be welcoming DLR Waves. Thank you very much for that one, Graham. Bohemians are going to be welcoming Sligo Rovers. Athlone Town are going to have Peamount as their visitors, and Cork City are going to be welcoming Shamrock Rovers. A long trek south for Rugadí na Shamroga. Well, Graham, we said we've whetted the appetite with the first round. It's fairly wet now, isn't it, for the next one?
Yeah, I think it's 4 cracking ties again. Obviously, Shell's DLR will be really exciting, and Athlone Town Peamount will be the top two that would stand out to me. But I think they're going to be 4 very, very close games.
We mentioned Peamount there earlier, obviously. They're on a good run at the moment. They've been on good runs in the past, though, earlier in the year, and as the season wears on, coming into October, November, they've been caught. Is this year they might not be? Will Shells be worried?
It's very close. It's really exciting league running as well. Obviously, Peamount, Shelbourne, Shamrock Rovers all still have a really good chance. I think the next couple of weeks, obviously, 6 games or 7 games left in the league, it's going to be an exciting run in. So I think Peamount might hold on this year, though.
It's a great advertising for football, both men's and women's leagues. They're so open, it's really anyone's game for the most part, you know, and you cannot actually predict who's going to be getting into those finals.
No, it's brilliant, and that's what everybody wants. You know, as fans, you want to see games that are, you know, competitive. You obviously want to see league run-ins that are competitive, both on the men's and the women's side. So I think this year both leagues are really excelling, and it's great. You can see with the attendances as well that football's on and up.
And that's for sure and certain. So just a reminder that the quarterfinals will be played on the week ending September 17th on Seachtal Ladig Govan Fo. But it'll be a great journey to both the women's and men's finals in November, and tickets are already on sale for both via ticketmaster.ie, with clubs and school offers available too via fai.ie/tickets. Gur míle maith, Jerry, Agus Graham, thank you very much for helping us with today's draw. I'm not sure everybody will thank them, but you know, for us it was quite entertaining to watch. We wish all of the clubs the very best of luck and look forward to seeing you at the games at the quarterfinals na Cliffy Caru Canish at the Sports Direct Women's FAI Cup. Sinead, Slán go fóill.